I invited my husband and his mistress to a surprise dinner, and exposed them in front of everyone. So, buckle up, because this one's messy. A few weeks ago, I found out my husband of 7 years was cheating on me with a woman I'd actually met before, one of his co-workers. Let's call her Melissa. At first, I wanted to just confront him privately, scream, cry, throw his stuff out, all that. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized, no. He's been lying to me and parading this woman around behind my back for months. I wanted him to feel the betrayal. So I came up with a plan. I told him I wanted to host a special surprise dinner for him, a celebration for his recent work success. I invited him, Melissa, and a few friends. But in reality, the guest list was everyone close to us, my family, his family, mutual friends, some of his co-workers, basically, anyone whose opinion might matter to him. The dinner was set at a private dining room I booked at a nice restaurant. When he and Melissa walked in, they looked confused seeing so many familiar faces. I gave him a big hug, smiled at her like I didn't know a thing, and started the night like it was totally normal. Halfway through the evening, I stood up and said I had a little presentation to show my appreciation for him. The lights dimmed, and the slideshow began. It started with sweet photos of us, then abruptly shifted to screenshots of flirty texts between him and Melissa, pictures of them together from her Instagram, some from the work trip he told me was all business, and even a video of them kissing outside her apartment, courtesy of a very helpful friend. You could hear the air leave the room. Melissa turned ghost white, and my husband just stared at me, jaw clenched. When the slideshow ended, I said, "Oh, and for dessert." The waiter brought out an envelope and placed it in front of my husband. Inside, divorce papers. I told him to sign them whenever he was ready. And that I'd already moved his things into storage. The room was dead silent. My mother-in-law started crying, my brother gave me a proud nod, and Melissa bolted before the main course was even over. I stayed, finished my wine, and had cheesecake with my friends and family while my soon-to-be ex sat there like a statue. Do I feel bad? Honestly? No. I gave him the gift of honesty in front of all the people he thought he could fool. I invited my husband and his mistress to a surprise dinner, and exposed them in front of everyone. So, buckle up, because this one's messy. A few weeks ago, I found out my husband of 7 years was cheating on me with a woman I'd actually met before, one of his co-workers. Let's call her Melissa. At first, I wanted to just